Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Caffeinated Dina, and today we're continuing Hatoful Boyfriend! Last time we got Ryota, which is this rock dove right here. And I was thinking that this time we'll get Sakuya? Is that the one I'm thinking about? This prissy fantail aristocrat one. Since he's the second one that we ran into, and we got the vice president thing, which seemed to go well with his rope. I'm gonna lower it a bit, I feel like I'm yelling. Our name. We're gonna be Rex, so that I know they're talking to me. And we'll leave Tasaka as it is. Yes, that is okay. And we want to see what the birdie's human versions are. Just because I think it's fun. St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. The school is Japan's, no, the world's, greatest gathering place for all gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryota! This is the one that we romanced, I guess you can say, last route. Usually you'd been ready for an hour by now, Rex. Overslept? I think I gave him too much of a deep voice, but I don't have many voices to pick from. This rock dove is named Kawada Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He could be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. Whoa, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers, no good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today's the start of the new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Hatoful Boyfriend, first term. The most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. Hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. Ananaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. Sir, wake up. It's homeroom. He sleeps with his eyes open? Oh, I forgot he was a romanceable option. I think the teachers can wait. This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math teacher. I heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's a well-known mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Sorry. Is it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? This is the birdie we're going after this route. This guy. This pain in the butt right here. I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey! Hey, hey. That's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks in the centers. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shinigane? Shinigane Labelle Sakuya. I just want to kick him. It seems his fantail is Shinigane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already? Today's slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out of the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from receptionist, there's hardly any birdie here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in the dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He suddenly returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm Tosaka Rex, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nagaki. Fujishiro. Nagaki. Freshman. Fujishiro Nagaki. Huh. Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Oh, okay. Sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years. My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just a... I guess even if we're in the same school, now what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what that story behind that is. Hey. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I tried to say sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. There he is. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Everybody knows him. You're Rex, right? How did you? I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. Eating a poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were friends Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never had thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe? He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article, in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble word. I never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. The hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryota? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, Trifay, Luciobenzene? What do these even do? Care to find out? The doctor? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No, thank you. Shu Iwamine. This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. I never even heard him come in the door. A ninja doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota Kawada from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Ryota's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh! I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching? Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think the club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Coo! This is no pudding for a man! Coo! Okasan rejects it! It is a lie! A vicious falsification! He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. I always forget that Okasan's just a bird. This is Okasan. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper. Cool! Okasan has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Cool! Okasan instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Cool! But this is no pudding! Scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy. The thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Cool, spare the jest, young lady. Okusan used wing attack. It's super effective. Cool. They'll rule the day they cross Okusan. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Cool. Okusan must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell. And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pidgeonations. I think we'll have to choose a class consult today. As y'all know, school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, you're free to go home after school. Cool! Okusan only has time for track team! That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism, ho! Don't we get a vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join V? Alright, we did student council last time, and that got us closer to Sakuya, and that's who we're going for this time, so that's what we're doing. That's everyone, isn't it? Such a small class. Have fun! Today's an elective day. What should we do? Attend? Alright, because Sakuya is such an aristocrat, I think we need to bump up our charisma more than anything else. So we're just gonna focus on music. I'm not sure if this does much for the route, but that's the thought process I've got for this. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. Rex leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done? This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than us. What a prig. Have you decided which position you will take? I get to choose? Who was it to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Do not mock me. I am French. A French noble bird? That sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the Vice President. You wish to be my right wing? Haha. You got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so, I became Vice President of the Student Council. Alright, from here on out, I don't know what we gotta do to help Sakuya like us more, but that's the plan. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow's a class hike. Should I prepare anything? I won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today's the hike. We stopped for a break on the hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to? Oh, well, Sakuya. Duh. Unacceptable. In a temper, as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Music! Today's a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box, I think I'm going to fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. Did they spell Mozart? Yes. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their head. Do you seek to mock the great masters, low-born Philistine? Jesus Christ. Charisma increased by 5. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll want to do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with a cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryota? I haven't decided yet, but probably the 3-legged race. Somebody has to. Cool! Oka-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oka-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Is there any event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general. In other words, very well. Leave it to me. Alright, that's all we gotta pick. We gotta pick cheerleading. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they can use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the 3-legged race, Oka-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Excuse me. Today's a sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the cheerleaders. I've got a mission. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band. That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here! You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a label. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your orders, sir. Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in. Okay. I seem to be in charge of the symbols. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughing stock at the playground. Yikes. Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this a label style? First barrier for all students to make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Saka. Yes. I don't think you did too badly. Yeah? Not too, nope, sorry. You did badly. No. Try harder next time, okay? I'm disappointed, Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. The festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Does smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Rex. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestured at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He also suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidgey Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Rex. Is that a real thing? Hold on. I am curious. Yes, there's a pigeon blog on WordPress called Brian Pigeon. My name is Brian Pigeon. I am London's premier blogging pigeon. I live in Brighton now by the seaside, but don't hold it against me. He also has a Twitter account, the original blogging Twittering Pigeon, who's been telling it how it is for pigeons everywhere since 2006. Ah, there's an obituary! He died in 2016. Or 2019? There's a couple different Brian obituaries. What? Alright, well, he's a real pigeon, apparently. A real blogging pigeon. That's kind of cool. Alright. I better hurry to class. Hello, everybody. Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryota is overturned next to them. Why? Rock doves' underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on? Okusan and Sakuya are... I look to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryota? Sakuya was making fun of Okusan. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding and said he is ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. I mean, Okusan is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Okusan kind of went for the jugular, and you tried to pull them apart, and Okusan used wing attack on you. Yep, your only hope now, Rex. Cool. Okusan will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word? I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Okusan is not a mongrel! The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryota's sacrifice was in vain. I should. Sakuya is so rude, but he's the one we're gunning for this time, so I guess we'll side with him. He's so rude. I don't like him. But we want all endings. We gotta get all the birdies. Okusan, settle down. This is a classroom. Cool. This is a matter between doves. Stay out of it, Rex. You are a credit to your simian ancestry, Tosaka. I respect your judgment. Cool. I catch Okusan and throw him out the window. My goodness. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back in when you're prepared to be civilized. We threw him out the window. My goodness. Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the store? We went to the store last time. The infirmary probably brings us back to Shu, who we don't want to interact with. I don't know who's at the cafeteria. We saw Yuya at the store, so maybe if we pick a different Yuya option, Sakuya will show up. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. I never really looked around there before. Wow, they've got all sorts of things for sale. Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash. My, how mature of you, Monmi, planning to settle down already. Yuya! No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know he does reach sexual maturity within the year of birth. They do? That seems a little hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya? Your love, of course. Yuya, I'm not good enough? Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? I think it's a little rude. I think that's a little rude, Yuya. What is? That's sort of loose talk, like I'm a game or something. You know, that's the first time a girl's ever said that to me. I'm surprised. Thank you, Monami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. Adieu. Today's an elective. What should I do? Music. Get that charisma up. We all have to stand up and sing solos today. I'm nervous. Cool, 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 cool. His voice is beautiful. Charisma increased by 5. Today's Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's a lot here already. Any birdie I know? Impossibly n'est pas français. Francois? I don't know. I try. Sakuya Lebel. Or Shirigane Lebel Sakuya. That's how it goes. Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. Oh, we didn't get to see Ryota this time. I'm gonna click to be a famous artist again because the other two sound wild. Also, art uses charisma, and that's what we're banking on. I wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over. Oh, hello. Is that you, Tasaka? Mr. Nanaki, you should be careful out this lake. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I thought to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? I'm gonna go with no thank you, just to see what happens this time. I don't think this changes the route. I can't imagine it does. The last time it took us forever to get home because he kept falling asleep. I think it's better for Nanaki to just go home on his own. No thank you. I still have some errands to run. Oh, or that. Oh, well don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Key Mania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. Today's an elective. What should I do? Attend? Music! I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be? The musical gorilla? Charisma increased by 5. Oh. We're having a swimming class for the 3rd years today. All these damp, tight, clinking feathers are making my heart race. Oh, goodness. Salutations, Sakuya. The what looks suits you well. Do you mock me? Hardly. I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother. Your very act of speaking to me is an insult, mongrel. You probably can't even swim. Ho ho, I wonder. Want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool. You already know who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. What I mean? Yes? Will you be our judge? I shall judge a noble combat with all possible fairness. Of course. Just out of curiosity, who do you think will win? Probably. I mean, I guess we should say Sakuya because we're gunning for him. Well, Sakuya's an aristocrat, so probably him? That's a terrible reason. Haha, even the hominid recognizes my superiority. Ah, that's harsh. Get set, go! They dive with perfect synchronization. Yikes, they're both fast, even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. It was awfully close, but in the end... So, who won, mon ami? It was almost too close to tell, but Yuya was a little faster. Well, there you have it, little brother. I can hear Sakuya grinding his beak in frustration. This is some sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Yuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakuya? We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Tosaka. Sir. You didn't do too badly, I think. Yes? Never mind. You did badly. Sorry. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long and sometimes it seems short, but either way, it's summer now. I think Sakuya said to help him clean the console room before going home. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You're late. I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya. Let's start cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and the chairs. There's dust underneath. Okay. Next, inside the cupboard. Arrange the files by date. Okay. And then the floor. Polish it at least 3 times. And the window. Hold on. Are you telling me to do all that by myself? Who else is there? You, bonehead. Maybe I should stand up to him? Yes. I think he likes that. Sakuya, I am the vice president, not the charwoman. Is that so? My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up. That's why I'm giving you orders. No, geez, that's not what I... Here's a mop. Work. What? You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never... Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so, Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we get to go home. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Wild. I want to know more. Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I am. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that the sparrow isn't just neighboring. I'm from St. Pigeon Nation. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Kashiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami. Then thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident's all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we put along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Forget it, because we got the job, and that brought us closer to Ryota, and it also did Azami's route. We're focusing on Sakuya. I think I'll wait until I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures to go to work. What? How are you already planning to skip classes? Slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. Whee! Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite? Look at all these options. Sakuya. Sakuya, over here. You've got some nerve to call me out during vacation. What is it? Oh, right, you just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival. Let's go together. Festival? What's that? You'll understand when you see. Come on. What in the... Shops! Food! Good fun all around! People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness. Don't worry, there haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. So there were reports 3 years ago? Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya on the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. And so the night wears on. Huh? Where did you buy that candy apple, Sakuya? They had an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case. What? You're gonna mount it? I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. Oh, hello, Tsaka. Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. Overslept? Ah, my homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Tasaka? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner saying? Oh. You're just a little bit early. Yeah. Though, since you're here, can you lend me a hand for a bit, Tasaka? Lend you a hand? As it started grading these freshman exams, I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so you want to go and study in the library. I want to go home. Because the library will bring us to Nagaki. And we're not trying to date Nanaki. Nanaki and Nagaki are very similar names. So let's go home. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people for the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to Macedonia? Oh, have fun. I keep doing the wrong place. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Cool! Okusan is always having fun. Yep. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping away faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir! Focus! Hatoful Boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Second term. Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? 7 from 2-2? Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They may have already gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Sir! Sir! Oh. Hello, Rex. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID card, sir. It looks like someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here. Oh? Thank you, Rex. I can take care of it. Huh? What is it? Nothing, just... Did you find this today? Right, Tasaka? Yes, in the corner just outside. The student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then the card was lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, Tasaka. An elective day. What should I do? More music. I don't know how high we need our charisma, but we should get it as high as possible. Oh no, I forgot my recorder. I don't think we have any spares. I do in my Hichiriki at least. You can play that? Charisma increased by 5. It's late already. Let's stop here for today. Well, we'll start looking at some new formulas next time, so try to read ahead, okay? The lassitude of Japan's educational system never ceases to amaze me. You don't like Mr. Nanaki's classes, Sakuya? What do you think? And I'm not just talking about the math. Not only is attendance at the school mandatory, but everything is covered as infantile. It bores me to yawning. Hey, at least Mr. Nanaki won't chew you out for snoozing in class, right? I don't think that's the issue here, Ryota. Look at Okasan. He conked out as soon as we took attendance. Cool. Exactly. These pathetic teaching practices destroy the students' motivation and interest. No wonder nobody takes school seriously. Isn't Nanaki a big name in science? I mean, I'm not really that well informed, but I don't think it's nice to go around piddling on him, Sakuya. We know his capabilities as a teacher quite well, Tasaka. Do you mean to say that we should respect and obey him simply because he is a teacher? His fame is merely on the national level anyway. The only world-renowned professor here would be Dr. Iwamine. Eh? The doctor is that well known? Oh, I never heard about that. Cool! It is Okazan's pudding! I'm surrounded by ignoramuses and fools. He is a world authority in pathology. His name is known the world over. Anyway, Nanaki doesn't even come close. I never knew the doctor was that famous. But then, why is he working the doctor for a high school, even if it is a prestigious one? Today's school festival. Our classes have to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have the today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll look around. Isn't 2-4 doing a haunted house? I won't know for my reckless nature, so maybe I'll go and scream a little bit. I think Sakuya is free today too, isn't he? Maybe I should invite him along? Yes! Invite him! Sakuya! Do you need something? You're free today, right? Want to go look at 2-4's haunted house? Haunted house? A waste of time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners, by commoners, and for commoners. How do you know if you don't go? Besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses part of a noble bird's job? I suppose it might have some value. Since I have no other pressing matters to which I must attend, I shall accompany you. What is this madness? A haunted mansion! What on earth is that? We'll be attacked by hostile ninjas? No, that would be a ninja mansion. But my nurse told me that any mansion is bound to have ninjas lying in wait inside. It's like a tiny theme park with a ghost theme, hence haunted. How foolish. No doubt it has nothing but tricks to scare male children. We shall enter. Oh, hey, wait! What trickery is this? I can't see. Why is it dark in here? Oh right, you can't see in the dark, can you? Ugh, I stepped on something nasty. No, stop, unhand me! Ugh! Ay! Sakuya, calm down. No, you're not supposed to kick the poor ghost. Let me go! I've never seen him this worked up before. Anyway, I'm glad he enjoyed it. I think. Music class was fun today. Solo tests always make me nervous, but they can be fun too. I sang well today. We have physics next, right? Huh? Sakuya is standing in the music room, staring at the instrument rack. What's wrong, Sakuya? What do you think of the arts, Miss Tasaka? The arts? Where did that come from? Surely one of yourself has an opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts? Well, I'm not really sure it's something I can just put into words like that. Tozovsky once said that an artist is a man who turns his ear inwards and writes down with zeal what he hears. Such a common idea. He looks angst-ridden. I wonder if something happened. Finally done with cleaning. Time to go home. I can hear some birdie playing the piano in the music room at the end of the hall. Who? I think Al. Go look. I'm nosy. Is it Sakuya? I can see some birdie sitting at the piano through the door. I recognize him. It's Sakuya? How long have you been there? Were you spying on me? How unpleasant. No, I just came over here. It sounded beautiful. I never knew you can play. I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get such good grades, Sakuya. Of course, a noble bird must be versed in all fields, though I doubt one such as you can understand the art. It sounded wonderful. Oh, I'm distracting you. Sorry, I'll go now, so don't mind me. Tosaka? Yes? What do you love? Why is this all of a sudden? Tell me. Udon, I guess? Udon. Truly. Yep, I eat it every day. I see. Thank you. Okay. Bye, Sakuya. So I left him sitting deep in thought. What was that all about? We got our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Tosaka! Sir! You're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir. It's winter break. The year's almost over. For some reason, that makes me sad. Oh, I got a letter and a fancy envelope. Who's it from? We're holding a Christmas party at the LaBelle Mansion on the 24th of this month. You are invited. Be honored. Sakuya LaBelle Shirogane. Yay, I got a heartwarming invitation. I don't know if it's heartwarming. My family's Buddhist, so I hadn't had anything planned. I might as well go, right? I think I'll go. Go to the party. Whoa, it's like a palace. Oh, what do you think, Tosaka? Normally commoners such as yourself would never set foot in here. It's amazing, Sakuya. This whole thing is far removed from my own uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. I feel a little nervous. Do you have a party like this every year? Every year. Don't be foolish. We have one every month. Creating a habitat for social discourse is a noble's duty, after all. That seems a little tiresome. Are you feeling overwhelmed already? Poor, foolish common. Cool! That's... Cool! The establishment lacks pudding! Oko, you dog, why are you here? I never invited you. Cool! Oko-san sensed a feast and came in through the window, but there's no pudding! I wouldn't give any to you even if you did have some. Confound you, you genetic throwback. Oko-san's going to go berserk at this rate. I think I should... stop him. Oko-san, inside voice. Well done, Tosaka. Now throw him outside. Cool! I am grateful to you, Tosaka. Now we can have our party in peace. No need to thank me. I would hire you as a bodyguard if you ever so desired. Happy New Year! But it's raining! Oh well. I'd go to the shrine, but this weather makes the wilderness dangerous. I think I'll sleep in like a good girl instead. I won't be able to send out cards in this rain either. Fiddlesticks. Happy New Year, everyone! I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating! Sir, wake up! Oh. I said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Hatoful boyfriend. The most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Third term. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Today, Legumentine's is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like. Apparently, it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening. Here for beans? Yes. Is there kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers. They are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... Sakuya's gonna want the expensive one. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans that special sunbirding. Sakuya! I'm busy. May I ask you not to waste too much of my time? So only take a minute. I have something for you. Here. What are these? It's a pricey blend of beans. I know you like the expensive things. That's what I was saying. That is not what I meant. Why are you giving me beans? It's legumitines. And what is that? What planet are you from anyway? It's a holiday where girls are supposed to give beans to the boys they like. What? Don't look so disturbed. Jeez, I gave you those. Will you accept them, Sakuya? These beans seem somewhat cheap for their illustrious recipient, but since you ask it, I will not refuse them. Really? Yay! What did you mean by like? I'm asking what you meant by the boys they like. Exactly what I said. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, your beautiful plumage will always come to mind, Sakuya. Anyway, here. Hope we can continue to get along. Indeed. He glances at the beans, and then at me, and then wordlessly leaves. I'm glad he likes them. He did like them, right? It's cold. It feels even colder than it was around New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger? I'm starting to think I should build a wall, or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakuya? Sakuya, what's wrong? Don't ask me for details. Just carry me to your miserable abode, I beg of you. Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like customary practice for an aristocrat. What's happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. What happened? I shall not say. Eh? What were you doing wandering around the wilderness then? I was not wandering. I was on my way here. Be honored. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. Did you want something from me then? No, don't flatter yourself. Eh? Should we call your family or something? No. He looks really angry. Listen, don't you dare. Don't you dare call my house. Sakuya, did you run away from home? That sounds bad. No. I simply left of my own volition. Isn't that the same thing? Yep. What happened, Sakuya? Sakuya, do you remember when we talked in the music room at school last fall? Yes. What about? Do you remember what I asked you then? You asked me what I loved. That's right, and you gave me a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous. Did I mishear? It's the last thing I expected from him of all people. I don't understand, Sakuya. Why? I'm one of the few of the pure bloodline. I am ranked higher than any of my siblings, and I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There's no reason I shouldn't be. But you don't want to take your father's place? How did you know that? It's obvious. It's written all over your face. I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not of our realm. The joy of creation is in the domain of the peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of the artists we admire, not to be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool. That's not true. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are. That is because you think of a peasant's values. My world is different from yours. I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think? What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of LaBelle. To play at applying my own standards and ideals to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own ideal to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya? I must succeed my father as the next family head. No, geez, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the LaBelle family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the LaBelle family? What mockery is this? We're speaking hypothetically, dummy. If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I can go as a musician. He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I can hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question. Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music? Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so? So, you haven't even asked him about it. You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? Perhaps you are right. I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You were confused about what you wanted, Sakuya. I just gave you a little push. Tasaka? Yes? I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time? Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that. I will follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You'll always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you, Tasaka. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him, or if he really will run away. But I know he will come back to me. And I pray that our future will be a happy one. What? Wake up! It's morning, Sakuya! Silence. The hall of your fathers has many lumps and sharp rocks, Tosaka. Jeez, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader. Here, I made breakfast. Your first concert is today, so you need to get ready. He didn't complain about the food. That's an improvement. By the way, what is it? Have you contacted Yuya? You must be joking. I thought so. I have my address. Should I tell him about you? We need not worry him. I have no intention of asking favors of him. I didn't mean... Anyway, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, Tosaka. Okay. Yes? To Rex. Salutations. I trust you are well. A little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakuya. He's a pain, but I know you'll be able to handle him just fine. I have something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been needing to tell him his entire life. Since you're... well, I guess I'm still a little unsure of myself. If he ever says he wants to see me, I'll think it over. When that time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu. Sakazaki Yuya. Oh! Oh, that's the end. Is that the Sakuya ending? He's still a pain in the butt. But I guess in theory he'll be a happier pain in the butt since he's doing music and not following his father's footsteps. In theory. Tell me the ending I got. Song of the Foolish Bird, ending 3. Excellent. I don't know if I'd call him foolish. But yeah, that's the ending of Sakuya. Yay! We did it. Ending 3. Get Sakuya full ending. Is there a not full ending? Oh no. Well, we got it. That counts. Who will we get next time? Maybe Negaki, since he's in the library and that keeps popping up. I think we'll get the teachers later. Yeah, we'll go for Negaki next. Alright. I hope you guys liked it. Sakuya's a bit of a butt, but that's what happens with the aristocrat stereotype, right? They're always a little... I hope you guys enjoyed the game and the route. Please remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!